Hi, I'm going to reflect on question 4, which is critique your initial interview skills. Obviously, at placement, there were 4 initial interviews that were conducted with each of our residents. These were done with myself and my partner present in the residents' rooms. In regards to actual interviewing skills, I believe that we made it informal by simply having a chat. We didn't take in any piece of paper or take down any notes throughout the initial interview. We simply wanted to have a chat and get to know them. But in doing so, we did direct the conversation to areas of self-care and leisure and occupations of productivity. And we also talked about their history, where they came from, their children, their grandchildren, and things that really interested them. And then also we talked about the home and what they do in the home and where they came from before they moved into the home and how they're finding it, just to gauge their personality as well as their mood and affect, and how they actually view their time in the home. Which I believe is quite important. Understanding a person's point of view and perspective on why they're actually there and what they're there and what they're there doing and where they see themselves going forward, so that you can help them in that journey and try to enable them in that journey. I believe that my initial interview skills can definitely improve in regards to the fact that I'm not sure if this is a good thing or a bad thing. I do encourage tangential thinking, so we will go off on tangents and have a chat about something completely irrelevant. But it is relevant because if the person wants to talk about it, then you've got to accept that that's important to them. But moving into 4th year, I think that our initial interviews will have to be a bit more structured, and they will be a bit more formal, depending on which setting we're in and with which people we're talking to. We may have a more limited time. Obviously, going into these assessments, we had as much time in the world as we liked, within reason. And it was great to just spend that time and chat and get to know the person, which is actually the point of occupational therapy. We need to know them. We need to know who they are and what they're doing, and what they think of that. If they're doing it well, or if they're quite upset with how they're functioning, if there's been a decline in their functioning and their performance, and if they participate in anything that they used to, and if that's something they'd like to reconnect with. Specific actions that I'll take is, if possible, I'd like to see how occupational therapists in practice conduct initial interviews in each setting, and then obviously follow their lead, and don't go off on so many tangents. Thank you. Bye.